Welcome to the Bible Conversations podcast. Our focus for conversation starters this year is going to be practical tips on how to begin a conversation with someone about the Bible and about Jesus. We hope that you will find some helpful information in these short segments that will enable you to share your faith with others. Today's conversation starter, we're going to be focusing on a different aspect of starting a conversation with somebody. Last time that I was able to speak on this, we talked about the overflow, that we were so full of God's Word we couldn't help but speak about Him. But sometimes, we get in conversations with people and it becomes almost natural. We're talking about our life. We're talking about, what we do for fun, what our hobbies are, maybe even where we live. And one of the things that can come up so easily and so naturally is, well, where do you attend worship? And this question is such a simple one. Do you go to church? If so, where do you attend? Where do you worship God at? And, oftentimes people say, well, what church do you belong to, or where do you go to church? And one of the responses that I give is, well, I worship at the Keller Church of Christ. And so I make sure to mention, the full name of the congregation, as well as to say that this is where I worship. It's not my church. I don't belong to it. I attend there. I worship there. I work there. But we want to make sure that we explain to people that this is where we go to worship. We are worshiping with a group of believers. And this conversation can be as simple as just explaining where you go, maybe inviting them to come and join you. It could even get so in depth that you're talking about what the church is, the group of believers that gather together in order to worship God. It could be such that you talk about the hierarchy that we have within the church, that Jesus is first, the elders are second, then you have the deacons and ministers, and then you have really everybody else, but understanding that deacons and ministers are servants, and understanding that all of us are servants. It can go so many different directions if you allow it to. But that simple question, where do you attend worship? Or where do you worship God at, can be such a wonderful conversation starter. And it can go so many different directions, but to get it started, just simply ask somebody as a natural part of the conversation when you're getting to know somebody, where do you attend worship? I hope that this helps you in your conversations this week. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week. Thank you for listening. Bye. Thank you for listening to this conversation starter. We appreciate your desire to share your faith with others, and we hope that this episode has been of benefit to you. If you would like to reach us, please email us at kcocbibleconversations@gmail.com. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram by simply searching Bible Conversations. Please check back in on Fridays for our full episode.